Hello and a very warm welcome to episode 3 of the Quiet Confidence podcast with myself, Anita Papat. I am a marketing strategist for introverted entrepreneurs, and today we're diving into something that I know makes a lot of us feel icky, which is sharing our wins online. So if the thought of posting about your success makes you want to kind of just close your laptop and walk away, but then you're also wondering why clients aren't lining up at your door, this episode is for you. As introverts, we often fall into this belief that if I just do great work, people will somehow notice us. But the thing is that they won't. Not because they don't care, it's just because they're, like most of us, busy, overwhelmed, scrolling through their feeds while they're making their dinner or picking the kids up or waiting for the kettle to boil. They're making decisions on who feels trustworthy based on what they're seeing on their feeds. And if you're not visible, you're going to miss out on being in their thought process. So I'm not talking about being flashy with the whole I made 6 figures while working 3 hours a week kind of nonsense, but real, genuine, this could be me kind of client wins, so that your clients can really get a feel of what it's like to work with you. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I've got a folder full of client wins that I don't share as often as I should. And I remember the first time that I tried sharing one of my client interviews and it just felt really uncomfortable. I was sitting there thinking, who am I to post this? Like, people are going to think that I'm showing off. Because my client had done the amazing work within my program. She'd hit her first 5K with a brand new LinkedIn profile and a brand new message. And that was amazing. And I was so proud of her journey. But I just couldn't figure out how to share it without feeling like I was bragging. So I kind of just flipped the script and I shifted the focus on what I would encourage you to do as well. So instead of making it about me, I just told her story. I shared how she'd been stuck in her own head for months, how she finally gave herself permission to be seen, and how she showed up consistently, even though it felt scary. And although I'd weaved in my methodology and how we worked together, it was her story and how she overcame the fear of being visible. And people connected with that because they saw themselves in the overthinking, the second guessing, and all of that familiar stuckness. And when you resonate with someone, you're kind of invested in their journey and it makes you think, oh, if she can do it, maybe I can do it as well. I want you to reframe that sharing wins isn't showing off. It's more about showing your audience what's possible. So let's talk about how we can actually do that in a way that can feel good to you. So firstly, we need to remember that people aren't mind readers. If you're not sharing your results, your audience might assume that you don't have any. I know that sounds harsh, but there's going to be so many people who do the same thing as you. People are lazy. They're not going to seek out and kind of scroll through your feed to find the latest testimonial. It's our job as marketers, and yes, you're a marketer, to make sure that they can see them when they land on our profile. The second thing is to make your client the hero, not yourself. So like I touched on before, instead of I helped her make 5K, talk about how she overcame self-doubt, how she kept showing up and she hit 5K and here's how I helped her get there. And also use all the lovely DMs, the nice emails, the Google reviews that just made you feel like, oh my God, this is so nice. Use them, screenshot them and sprinkle them into your content, because I don't know about you, but to me, it feels safer sharing what other people have said about me rather than me saying, hey, look at me, I'm amazing. And the third thing you can do is to take people behind the scenes, show them what it's actually like to work with you. So share how your process is different to everyone else. Now, I know a lot of people say share the why and not the how, but sometimes I think you need to share a bit of the how to show people how your way is different. And that might be the reason someone chooses to work with you. So for example, if you came to me to create a marketing strategy, my differentiator is that I'll look at your energy alongside your marketing. We'll devise a whole marketing rhythm that works with your energy, fits your personality, and brings in those hell yeah clients based on how you like to work. And the last thing I would say is that let's just reframe how we think about being in the spotlight. When you're sharing your wins, own it. Celebrate the fact that you helped this person move from A to B and you're sharing how you can help others do the same. And by not sharing that, you're kind of doing a disservice to people who might be in your audience and might need your help. So if you haven't shared a win in a while, just start small. Find a screenshot of a nice comment someone said about you, a little 2-liner that's made you think, oh my God, this is exactly why I do what I do. And share something relating to that screenshot. Ask yourself, like, where was this client at before and how did we get them where they are now? What result am I most proud of achieving with them? What transformation have I witnessed that really makes me smile and keeps me feeling like, yeah, this is what I'm made for? Share that. Just keep it real, keep it simple. And remember, sharing a win isn't bragging. It's building belief in your work, in your approach, and in what's possible for the people you're here to help. Because there's someone out there in your audience who needs to see what's possible, and you might be the reason that they finally believe it. Just think of that sweet spot client. They're already watching you quietly in the background, and they're not looking for a sales pitch. They just need proof that you're the one. So I give you permission to humbly brag to your heart's content, because you never know, that next win might be the one that helps them turn into a client. So happy sharing, and I shall see you next time.